Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018 Coleman Lantern 18RB. This is a great lightweight couples model. If you're looking for something that's right around that 3,000 pound mark, then this is one you certainly want to pay attention to. It comes in about 3,030 pounds as this one is equipped. Let's start off right over here on the kitchen. So you'll see up top you have this stainless steel microwave with your hood underneath that houses both a light and a fan. Up over here on the side, you'll see you have your tank monitoring panel there, as well as your power awning control and the LED light that accompanies it. When we look at the countertop, you see you have your 2-burner cooktop and your single bowl sink here, which is all you really need. And you have all this excellent prep space right over here. You'll also notice that where this open area is, they give you an electrical outlet. So that way, if you need to plug in a coffee maker, blender, toaster, you can just leave it out and plug it in right there. You have some additional storage up top, which may be a good place for some of your plates or possibly some cups. And if we take a look underneath, you see you have a kitchen drawer, which is a must to have any functional kitchen. That way you have a place to put your silverware. You will see underneath that you have your direct vent furnace, and over here to the side is some additional storage. Now you can put cleaning chemicals in there, but if it were me, I'd probably put some of my camping pots and pans. This right here is your Norcold fridge unit with the drop-down freezer compartment. The controls for it are right there, and they are simple to use. This unit does run off both propane as well as electric. We take a look at the large rear bath. You see right here in the center is your foot flush lever toilet with plenty of leg room as well as plenty of shoulder room. Over to this side is the shower. You have plenty of space here and additional head height thanks to the large skylight up top, which also helps draw in a lot of natural light. In the center on the ceiling you have an LED light, and then right next to that is your vent fan. And over to this side, you have a mirror as well as a large sink top there. You have a big countertop, and then you also have large storage underneath. On the off-door side here is your dinette. Cool thing about this is it is big enough. You can easily fit 4 people here, so if you do have some guests with you, again, you can have them sit here at the table for a meal or maybe play a game. If someone wants to stay the night, the table does drop down into a bed. Simply remove the legs, table will sit along the rails, cushions go right on top. Now it's not a huge bed, but it is still a space to sleep nonetheless. You have an electrical outlet down underneath, so if you need to plug anything in, whether it's cell phone, tablet, laptop, you can do that too. You have a window there to let in natural light. Right up top here, you'll see you have some excellent storage, so that way if you need a place to maybe store some food or possibly plates, you can do that there. That way you can just take the plates out and put them right down on the table. Over to this side, you will see TV hookup, so if you want a TV in the camper, it's not a problem to put that in. And then right over here is your stereo. This unit controls the speakers in here and is also Bluetooth capable. Right next to that is the sidewall AC. Folks, the great thing about having the AC mounted on the side is it helps keep the overall height of the RV down. Seeing as how this is about 3,000 pounds, you're probably towing it with a smaller vehicle, and having a lower overall height means you will get less wind resistance. When you look up front, you have the queen bed here in the center. This does have storage underneath, so if you need to access or need to store anything underneath there, you see you have big access, a couple large storage compartments. And then on both sides, you have good additional storage there too. Both the doors are mirrored. Up top, you have a shelf, and then you have the hanging rod underneath. You'll also see up above the bed here, you have an enclosed compartment. Most manufacturers in this floor plan just have a straight across shelf, but I personally like having the enclosed compartment. That way it gives you a spot to store things like your underwear or your socks. Now let's take a quick look at some of the outside features on the Coleman Lantern 18RB. Right up front here, guys, you have the 20-pound propane tank, and behind that you see rails for your battery. Coming up the front end here, you have a little bit of the diamond etched plating, which should help protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that may get thrown up by your tow vehicle. Right over here, take a look at this sticker. If you're looking to get into camping and you want to make sure you're buying a new product where the manufacturer is going to stand behind it, folks, you don't get much better than that. That is the industry-leading 3-year structural warranty from Coleman. When you come around to the side here, you will also see this one has solar prep. So with a small unit like this, it's generally easier to go boondocking. If you plan on doing that, solar might not be a bad idea. All you have to do is buy the portable panels, plug it in right there, and it will trickle charge your battery. I'll open this up for you so you can take a look at the front storage. You'll see it is a very large storage compartment here. Some of this is some of that access we saw underneath the bed, but again, that is way back, a little bit tougher to reach. But again, that is a big storage area for a small camper like this. Right back here, you see the power awning. Touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. It does have an adjustable pitch on there. And you also have an LED light strip in case you want light at night. Again, both of those were just flips of a switch. Right over here, you have an outside electric hookup, so that way if you want to, set up a table or something out here, you can put an electric griddle on there, plug it in, or maybe you just have your chairs around here, you need to plug in a cell phone, you can do that too. Right down below, if you take a look right in the center of that wheel, you'll notice this one does have a little black cap in there. If you pop that black cap off, it has a grease cert because those are easy lube axles. That way you can pump some grease into it instead of having to constantly repack the bearings. Now there is a process to that, so you definitely want to do your research if you plan on taking it on yourself, but just know that it is an overall easier job. It also does have nitrogen-filled tires for whatever that's worth to you. Making our way around the back here, you will see your square tubular bumper with the end caps. That way you have a place in which you can store your sewer hose. You don't have to, store it underneath the bed where it's going to stink up the camper at night. Right over here is your spare tire, folks. Great thing about having the spare tire mounted on the bumper here is it's probably the absolute easiest place to get at. You don't have to get underneath your camper, get down your hands and knees at all. It is super easy to access. Hopefully, though, you never have to use it. Coming around to the off-door side here, you'll see your 30-amp power cord right there. Directly underneath that is your single termination. Note that both your black and gray tank valves are located there. Then as we make our way up to the very front here, folks, again, if you're going boondocking, you're going to want to fill your fresh water tank. That's where you fill it right there. Underneath is your city water inlet. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2018 Coleman Lantern 18 RB. If you're interested in this short little travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.